Problem is to write a Python program to assess index of a list using for loop. Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to WsCube Tech. My name is Ayush Jain, and in this video we will learn how to write a program that will allow you to access the index of a list using a for loop. So guys, accessing an index of a list over here means, suppose if you have a list of 4 elements, so what it wants that your first element should be there. Along with it, in front of it, we should have the index. Suppose on 0, we have, let's say, any name over here, for example, John. And number 1, we have Lisa. Number 2, we have Peter. Number 3, we have David. So in this way, I want a output. Okay. Now this could be done with 2 methods over here. The first method would be using the enumerate method, and the second one would be without using the enumerate method. So let's have a look on both of them one by one. So let's start with the first one, where we will be using the enumerate method. Now what does this enumerate method means over here is that enumerate here creates a tuple of 0, and that means the index and the value over here. Okay, so for example, if I have a list is equals to, and I have some elements over here. So let's consider an example over here. Suppose I have a list over here of a few elements. So I have Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, and Captain America. Okay, now what do I need to do? I need to access the elements of this list by the index. How it can be done? I'll be using the enumerate method and using a for loop over here. That means for. Now I will be needing two things over here, that is the index and the value. So for index, comma, value in enumerate, what do we need to enumerate? The list. That means the list L over here, and we need to print what? The index and the value. So index, comma, value. Let's run and see what output we will get over here. So you can see I am getting the 0 index. On 0 index I have Iron Man. On 1 index we have Thor. On 2 we have Hulk, and on number 3 we have Captain America. So this is how we are getting the values. So enumerate method over here is creating a tuple where the values over here are these values and the index over here are the indexes of each element. So guys, this was our enumerate method. Let's talk about our solution number 2, where we will not be using the enumerate method, but we will be just using the for loop. So for the second method, again I'll consider the example of similar list over here. Now how to access the index over here is very simple, that I'll use a for loop, that for index in range of len of L. Okay, that means what I'm saying right now, if I right now print index, it would give me 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That means 3 elements are there, so 0, 1, 2, 3. 4 elements are there, so 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this index is carrying what? 0, 1, 2, 3. But I want the values. For values, what I'll be doing, I'll be writing that value is equals to, now how we can access the value? By writing L, and in the brackets I'll pass the index. That means suppose if I put everything in a comment right now and just print L, and in the square brackets if I write 3, I'll get the last element over here, that is the Captain America, right? So if I want to get all the indexes, that means all the values over here, for that what we will be doing, we will be writing value is equals to, same again the name of the list, and in the brackets we will pass the index. Index is what? 0, 1, 2, 3, that we have seen before, that in the index we have 0, 1, 2 and 3, and every time after every iteration the value will change over here, and it will print us what? It should print us index and value over here. Let me just comment it. So now if I run it, it will give me, let's remove this Captain America from here. That means let me just put this thing in a comment. This was just to explain you, and as soon as I run it again, I'll get the values like this, that the index over here is 0 and the value is Iron Man. Index over here is 1, value is Thor. Index over here is 2 and the value is Hulk. And on index number 3 we have Captain America. So this is how, with the help of our enumerate method or without help of our enumerate method, we can access the index of a list. So I hope guys that both the methods are clear to you, and for more such interesting programs, stay connected guys. Thank you.